another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving my review of Once Upon a Time, the second episode of Season 7, A Pirate's Life. If you haven't checked out my reaction to that video, it will be, or the episode I mean, it will be on the end card at the end of this video, so make sure to go check it out. But yeah, as for the episode itself, I think that the actors and actresses all did a fantastic job like they do in every episode. I was very into this episode because it was the last one with Jennifer Morrison, who plays Emma Swan, so they were summing up her story, which I think they did a fantastic job on. And when they announced, spoiler alert, when they announced that she was going to have a child, I started bawling like a 2-year-old. I'm not kidding. Go watch the reaction video for proof, because I was dying. I thought that was a really cool ending. Now, the only thing I wasn't so sure about was how they're going to incorporate the child in Season 7. Now, I know it's 10 years in the future in Season 7, so the child will be like, what, 10? Well, I know. Yes, it will be 10 if it's 10 years in the future. Yes, math is not my thing. But as for the rest of the show, I really like Season 7 so far. Like I said, I really like Jennifer Morrison's acting. I think she did a fantastic job, and the writers did a fantastic job summing up the story of Emma Swan. And the way they did it was so cool, the way they incorporated her meeting Henry in the Enchanted Forest. And I loved the part where Henry whispers into the bottle. He was like, send Hook, Regina, and Rumpelstiltskin, I think it was. And then Regina comes and they're like, who are you? And Regina's like, I'm his mother. And then she fires a fireball at them. I'm just like, yes, Regina. But yeah, so far, like I said, I'm loving Season 7. I'm loving this new story arc of Henry being like in love, and like him being in the Enchanted Forest, I think is really cool. And of course, there has to be a motorcycle right outside my door. Thank you. But that's really it for this episode. I mean, I loved how they had Jared Gilmore back for the episode. If you don't know, Jared Gilmore plays younger Henry in seasons 1 through 6 of Once Upon a Time, and I think it was really cool to see him back in the flashbacks. And I absolutely love the scenes between Regina and Henry, whether it's older Henry or younger Henry. I think that Lana Parrilla and both Andrew J. West and Jared Gilmore have a great mother-son relationship feel for the show, and I'm really excited to see their story or relationship be worked on more in Season 7. I loved my favorite part of the entire episode was, well, I have two favorites, was when they announced that Emma was going to have a child. I bawled like a 2-year-old, like I said. And I loved when Henry sat down and he was like, so how are things back in Storybrooke? And she was like, oh, you know, great, Emma's doing this and Hook's doing that and Rumpelstiltskin's doing this. And he was like, yeah, but there's one person you forgot, you. And then I was like, oh, yeah. And I love their little conversation at the table. I'm like, yes, Regal Believer. I'm kidding, I don't ship them. But I was really sad when they said goodbye in the Enchanted Forest. I literally started crying again. I shed a lot of tears in this episode. I'm not kidding. My friend Bethany was watching the episode with me. Bethany, if you're watching this, comment down below that I actually cried, because people won't believe me. But she literally had to walk over and help me control my sobbing. I couldn't stop. But yeah, I'm really hoping to see more of Regina and Henry's relationship. And at the end of the episode, when they were all like, remember, in this season so far, Henry doesn't remember Regina, Hook, Rumple, any of them. So when they were in the bar and they were just chatting and stuff, and they were like, are you ready to join forces and take down what's Lady Tremaine's cursed name? Victoria Belfry or something? They were like, yes, let's do this. And then they all like, it was great. I started screaming, and I was like, yes, the team's back together, and they don't even know they're a team, or they didn't know they were a team before. So, yeah, overall, the episode was great, and I can't wait for this third episode. I'm like, why can't it be Friday already? I don't understand. Why do we have to wait another week, guys? I can't handle that. But yeah, the episode overall, I think this was the best episode of Season 7 so far. Granted, there was only 2 episodes, But I think the fact that Emma Swan was back and you got to see her and Henry's relationship like end, and like that she was okay with him being in the Enchanted Forest and that she was in good hands and like stuff like that, I think was really cool. And the fact that they added Old Hook to this, like that Old Hook came back from the Wish Realm, I laughed so hard. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought of Once Upon a Time Season 7, Episode 2, A Pirate's Life. And I will see you guys later. Bye. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe for more wacky, fun, Once Upon a Time related content. I will see you guys later. Love you. Bye.